One of the most underrated anime for the past few years is finally getting another chance for a spotlight, and that anime is Summertime Rendering. You're probably wondering, what the heck is even summertime summertime rendering? Well, today we're going to talk all about it. Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today we're going to talk about all about the announced live action summertime rendering, what its potential, and also giving you a spoiler-free overview of the story so that you guys could get a taste as to why it has the potential of being the next Alice in Borderland. Well, maybe I'm over exaggerating. So back in 2022, Summertime Rendering Anime was released after being announced a year prior with the live action in the mix. And I actually recommended this series a while back, which if you want to watch it, you can click on the top right corner. Anyway, since it's been a long time since I've watched it, I decided to give it a shot again. And well, it still slaps. And during that video I pointed out before that if you really want to enjoy the story more, I still recommend diving into it blind. Seriously. The less you know, the better the experience. And the problem before was that not many people saw it, I feel like. It's probably because it was stuck in a Disney Plus thing or just didn't get enough promotions, just like other prominent shows such as Chainsaw Man, Spy X Family, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Which I can't complain about, those series are goated. That's probably also why Summertime Rendering slipped under the radar. Which is a shame because I feel like the series is one of the best anime of all time. Well, story-wise. So hearing that we are finally getting a live action adaptation makes it a perfect opportunity for the general audience to discover. It was actually announced by the official Summertime Rendering account on X, by the way, and right now the only thing that we know is the director and a release date. It's currently scheduled to premiere next year, which is pretty exciting, and it's going to be directed by Ken Inomiya, which released some solid works such as Limit of Sleeping Beauty and The Midnight Maiden. And I'll be honest, I haven't really watched his work yet because I don't really watch J content like that. Sometimes I do, but not to the extent of consuming it daily. So yeah, I'm not really familiar with this game. But hopefully he stays true or close to the source material because I believe there's a lot of potential here that could very much become a big thing, just like Alice in Borderland. So before the live action of Alice in Borderland was released, most people doesn't really know all about it. But once the live action was exposed, especially in Netflix, it immediately becomes a hit and introduced millions of people to the franchise. And with Summertime Rendering, I genuinely think it has the potential to be a great live action. Not probably will reach the same level as Alice in Borderland, but I think it could explode in popularity if they do it right, of course. So hopefully this time, it finally reaches the audiences it deserves. That's basically the new information so far. Now let's talk about the premise of Summertime Rendering. So this is what Summertime Rendering is all about. The story follows Shinpei, who returns to his hometown after being away for 2 years, just so that he can attend a funeral. I'm not going to say who died, but let me just say it is sus. Anyways, he met with his childhood friends who also think what happened is sus, so they started to investigate, and during that time, well, a lot happened. People start to act really strangely, and what first seems like a simple mystery slowly turns into something much bigger than the main character, much bigger than the audience ever expected. One thing I want to mention here is the billing. The billing here I think is really unique at this point in time, which currently we are usually getting generic billings, predictable billings, or just crazy to the point of just being crazy. But let me just say in the story, the villain is not really flying around. The villain is so unpredictable that it is really scary. Really scary. This makes the story suspenseful, emotional, and surprisingly funny at times. And it somehow balances a lot of story elements without feeling like a mess. I think that's all I'm going to say. I think this move with the live action will launch new fans, which is really exciting as a fan of the series, and for people to experience this for the first time. Hopefully the live action really blows up just like Alice in Borderland, because I think it deserves the attention. That's pretty much all the news for now for the live action Summertime Rendering. Let me know in the comments if you have watched the anime, and if you haven't, does this live action adaptation makes you interested in checking it out? Comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. So yeah, see ya in the next video. Peace out.